On this episode of the Design and Remodeling Show, my dad and I hit the road to visit our office in Boyne City, Michigan, and we have a lot to fit in. So join us today as we visit job sites and surprise some of our favorite clients with their dream kitchen. This is the Design and Remodeling Show. First up, let's meet with Jonathan to see a gorgeous new deck and hear about the amazing work he's been doing with Custom Built in northern Michigan.
Tell us, Jonathan, what progress we made. It looks like we made a lot of progress out here in the last couple months.
Yep, we finished this up a little while back, and it was a big project, large deck, got a ton of stairs going down to the lake.
And that's a long drop to the lake. Huh?
I really wanted to see what that looks like.
I think we had 50-something stairs going down there. And
wow.
It was an interesting project. We actually ran into a couple of structural issues when we started demoing the deck, and so we actually had to replace some structural beams and do some siding work so that we could even hang the deck off of it.
Those are the moments where a project can get stressful, right?
Yeah.
I mean, things are moving along smooth, we're ready to go, we got the labor here, and all of a sudden, we got a rotten beam. What caused the damage?
Improper flashing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, essentially the deck that was up there didn't have really any flashing at all.
In the 25 years of building decks, they started early 2001, almost everyone that I've always tore off, there's some sort of leak.
Yep.
It's not properly attached to the house,
Yep.
and that's part of the reason why we use a double flashing system where we flash over the top and behind.
Yep.
If in the case if you got a downpour rain or you have a poorly flashed window and water's getting back down behind there, it can catch it and get it out rather than going back into the house. And I mean, look at this staircase. I mean, what was here before was really not even accessible, was it?
Yeah, I mean, that was the big concern, was they had some elderly family that honestly couldn't get down to the lake at all. And so that was the big driving factor. It originally actually started as just doing these stairs, and then through the process of working with our design team, they decided that they wanted to do the lower deck, the upper deck, and the front walkway.
So on your staircases down to the lake, wood's still a product. I mean, it's still the #1 sold decking material in the United States. Composites have come a long way. A lot of pros and cons. You got the low maintenance, you got color choices, but cost is still a factor.
It sure is.
It's still a factor, and so wood still fills a segment. Certainly if you have Trex on it, you don't have to worry about it, but I think this particular homeowner has a history with staining and knows a little bit about it. And
they do.
Yeah, I can remember that from one of our first meetings.
Yep.
And so he was comfortable and confident that he would be able to do the staining and keep it looking the way he wanted it to look.
Exactly, yep. Let's go check out the upper deck.
Yeah, let's do that. Jonathan, you've been a big part of helping us to get into this market because there's not that many people. I think 1 in 4 are permanent residents up here.
Yep.
And so finding people not only to build these jobs, but even just to have somebody that's part of our core value through and through,
It's pretty cool to see that we can take the same model and follow the same process, but with the smaller team. So I get to wear a lot of hats, I get to swing the hammer, I get to manage trades, I get to see the whole job through completion. And so from start to finish, from that initial in-home all the way through the design phase and getting out to actually being on the job site all day, it's cool to be able to see that same process scaled down into just a couple guys.
Where we're at in Boyne, we're coming over here to Gaylord.
Yep.
We're going over to Elk Lake.
We got a wide footprint up north, and I think obviously everything's spread out, but I think because we have such a solid process, we are able to do everything virtually. We can handle, basically have the same client experience as they would have down in the Lansing market as they do up here.
Yeah.
Just helps us to help more clients and impact families.
Yeah.
Seeing the work that Jonathan and our team did on this project was incredible, and we couldn't be more proud to have him represent Custom Built in northern Michigan. Next, come along with us as we stop by an active job site of a complete interior remodel. This is going to be a transformation in here, and to have the whole kitchen, it's crazy to kind of visualize it actually in the space.
It's already a big upgrade.
Yeah. A big improvement.
There was no insulation on anything. Had to do a lot of framing. A lot of straightening walls out. This is an older cottage. It's already come a long way.
Well, this is one of those ones where you kind of look at it like, well, should we tip it over or should we fix it up? I don't know if is it even an option that you can tip it over because of some of the zoning issues that we would have
Yeah. I mean, we've got multiple different types of foundations here. We had to, fill in a pit and pour a slab, do a lot of trenching for all the plumbing. So it's already been a journey to get everything to where it is today.
But then even the finished product that we're creating, I'm really excited because it's going to transform how they use this space. I mean, obviously, it wasn't usable before.
And it's pretty cool, a testament to our designers, because there's not a whole lot to work with in this space, and they managed to absolutely fit everything that they wanted into here, even stubbing out a second bathroom. We're only working with about 900 square feet, yet we got 3 bedrooms and 2 baths going in.
And one of the cool parts about the design is we did the laundry in one of the bathrooms, so it's a stacked unit, which I think is just a cool, unique way to, again, save some space. They don't have a closet that is then taken up because we're working with such limited square footage.
Yeah, it was all about maximizing space in this layout.
The power that we have as a team to have designers that are trained, that have been to college, that have industry experience, hands-on. The biggest nightmare of a designer is something that never gets built. And then the second one is something that gets built not the way they wanted it to be built. And so having that continuity through the whole thing, Jonathan, you're kind of the glue, right? Up here, if somebody works with us or they come to work with us, they're going to get to work with you and also have a design team behind that's going to help put together the renderings and the ideas of the islands and all the little things that are trendy and that people want.
Yep, that's really the beauty of having design build, is that I'm able to see it from start to finish, be involved in the design process, and then when it gets into production, we can see everything through and make sure that we're executing on that vision.
Yeah, so I got the drywallers out here today. Why don't we get them in here? We don't want them to sit too long out there because we got to get some drywall up. We got to get this thing rolling. We got to get this house done because we got people coming. We got parties are going to happen, life's going to happen, and so we got to get the drywallers back in. We're out of here.
Having design and build all under one roof makes every remodel project much smoother, and the progress we've made on this home wouldn't be possible without Jonathan and our talented designers. So while Jonathan continues to check in on a few job sites, my dad and I are stopping by our office, where we actually get to meet with my papa and talk about our family roots up here in northern Michigan, and the joy, of course, of having 3 generations of remodelers in the family. So you own this whole section here, and we've got a little, I like to call it a micro office here, which I love. And we've been able to design it up. And
yeah, we were able to design this. I used to drive by here, and in Grand Rapids they have something called the Bob. You've probably heard of that, the big old building. Well, this was the B-U-B, the Bub. In Boyne, it was the big ugly building. And we bought it and we fixed it up. In 1929, the left part of the building facing it was a gas station and an oil refinery. And then it was an ignition tune-up shop. It was a fireplace shop. It was a secondhand shop. It was a church. It was a massage parlor. So it had a lot of uses, yeah. And we went through a lot of issues with it. We had environmental issues and drainage issues, and everything's brand new when we started, and then we offered you a space and part of our space, and it's worked out wonderful for us.
When we had been thinking about coming up here, and part of the reason we were thinking about coming up here is because you moved up here, right? From full time in 2015?
Yeah, I'm from East Lansing. Well, I'm from Grand Ledge, and I ran a company out of East Lansing for years. I still own one there called Capillary Management. And we have one here called Bay Area Management, and that was because I couldn't wait to get to Boyne Mountain I love Okemos and East Lansing and that, but I just couldn't wait to get north. That's kind of in my blood. So I was fortunate enough to be able to start something with Boyne Mountain and some other properties up here.
And I remember the kids asked, well, if we open up a business up there, is it going to be vacation anymore? Because I work so much, right? And I said, no, it'll still be good. And so it's been fun the last couple of years to be able to utilize this space and start to transform homes up here.
This story is wild too. I mean, the whole reason you're really here today and started Custom Built was because Papa introduced you to the building industry, the Home Builders Association.
He introduced me to the building industry, and the way he introduced me was, hey, I got a project and need some help. I need some help on a project. It was a basement remodel. I just thought, man, this is rough. But, Mom was in school, she was in med school, and we had kind of plans that we thought we were going to do, and those were the early seeds of, this could be an industry.
So you built a pretty big community up here.
Here, I knew a lot of people. I was a skier here. I knew the general manager of Boyne Mountain at the time, and he's been very helpful to getting to know people in the business world up here. And as a matter of fact, I won't go into details, but we knew Mike from the time he was in high school at the Fadas family next to us on Traverse Bay. So I knew him over there before I knew him from here. Before he asked me for my daughter's hand in marriage. And he did do that, by the way.
Good job.
Well, how did you get started in the construction industry many years ago.
My parents added on to their house, and they had a remodeler come in, and they built a deck, and they took my bedroom out and turned it into part of the kitchen, and I just was fascinated by all the work, you know. So I kind of hung around and watched the carpenter do that work, and that was my first interest in it. I started building things with a skill saw at my house after that. My dad was fairly handy, so he helped me a little bit. And then I moved out west to Jackson Hole, where your wife, your mother, was born, and I managed a ski shop, which doesn't sound like it's in the construction business, except it was downtown Jackson Hole, and we took a building and we remodeled it, including building a mountain inside of it and building the showcases and doing the walls and doing the ceilings and the lighting and storage and everything. And we did the same thing over at Grand Targhee in Driggs, Idaho. And then I got away from it for a while. I got into skiing, which was my love of my life. I mounted bindings and managed a sporting goods store and owned a sporting goods store until I got back into the real estate in the building. And then I became a builder. And been doing that since my 30s, so 40 years now.
You always kind of had a knack for colors and the CAD stuff and all that, and I just didn't really have the patience for it. And that's a gift. And now I have a team of people at our company, and so we're doing some really cool stuff like that. But that's not my natural gift. But again, I got into this industry because of you, and I'm able to have a business and have people that do this for me.
Well, none of us have every skill, and so we have to rely on people around us that have skills. And it's taken me longer to learn that than you. I've tried to do everything myself, and I think a lot of people in my generation did that. We need an option, like your company here in Boyne Mountain. We have a lot of small contractors here. We have some very skilled contractors here. We have a few that have been trained and do things the way that we're used to seeing them done, but they're geared for the small business. They'll do one house a year, two houses a year, and you got to know who that person is and which one to trust, and very few of them will give you a price up front. You just work with them based on their history, but you pay more that way, I think, from what I've seen in the end. Yeah. So I appreciate the fact that you're up here doing what you know how to do, and I guess I'll tie that back into my own. I do management today of condominiums and homeowners, not apartments, not houses, because I know how to do that. Yeah. And you do remodeling because you know how to do that and you do it your way. And we have processes, and I appreciate your processes.
A large part of why we love coming up to Boyne City so much is because of my papa, and we can't wait to continue to impact families all across the entire state. Up next, Jonathan is going to walk Glenn and Jane through their newly remodeled kitchen.
So I'm Glenn.
Jane.
And we are on the edge of Petoskey in northern Michigan. We are being introduced to our new spaces, kitchen, bathroom, and laundry area.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of the project. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love the color that we picked out for the island and the walls, because remember, we weren't sure, but I think it works really well with the countertops.
Yeah, and it complements your floor. With the extra lighting, it really brightens the space to have a lighter tone on the floor.
It's amazing.
Yeah, amazing. It lightens the whole space up.
And you've got your hood is vented out now, so no more smoke while we're cooking.
That hood fan was one of the primary objectives. That, the island, the sink, and the pull-out drawers.
And I like the glass cabinet.
And
the tile. That turned out
the
beautiful.
appliance garage.
Don't have to look at the toaster all the time, which is nice.
I remember when we first came out and we had the peninsula coming out here, and you just didn't have a lot of space to work with.
This is so much better, and it'll be nice when family comes, because I feel like that's where everybody gathers, and before it was really tight, and so in the process of making dinner, it would be like, you guys gotta go somewhere else. And now we have a place for people to still be in the kitchen and gathering and enjoying everyone's company, so this will be amazing.
We probably will have Christmas here, and we'll have 12 or 15 people, and it'll just be less crowded and more enjoyable, both for the people who are just sitting here having a drink or snacking, and those of us who are doing the work to prep for the meal.
And I know a big pain point for you guys was that laundry room.
Laundry closet?
Laundry closet, yes. I heard the tales of, having to squeeze in and turn your laundry basket. So what do you think of that space?
Yeah, it's amazing. Truthfully, out of the whole project, that's probably my favorite space. I mean, you can actually walk in, there's a nice countertop for folding laundry, getting things organized in there. Yeah, it's amazing.
I think I agree with you. I'm jealous. I wish I had that laundry room.
Well, and for me, I had a tough time envisioning it even through the design process. And now that the washer and dryer are on the other side, there's just so much more space.
And thinking that we were taking room out of our bathroom, the master bath, seemed a little bit crazy.
And you still got a bigger shower out of it somehow,
I was just
right?
gonna say, the shower is the best part of the bathroom because it's so much bigger. And with that double sliding door, it's just so much brighter in there as well.
Hopefully everything turned out the way you were hoping it would.
It did. And for us, it was ideal working with you and Christine and Alicia. The whole process was very smooth. Everybody was very easy to work with and made it easy for us both to make decisions and feel good about the decisions that we made. And we made some changes along the way, and even those didn't seem to cause too many hiccups. We were never doubting that we were working with a group that we were going to be happy with. And now we can't wait to bring in the rest of our family and our friends and show them how much better it is and how much more fun we're going to have.
Well, it's been great to walk Jane and Glenn through their house. We had a ton of fun working with them throughout the process, and so excited that they're happy with their space, and look forward to them being able to host their family and friends for many years to come.
Next up, I'm on the move to learn trade secrets from our local contractors.
I'm Isabel with Custom Built, and today we're going job site to learn trade secrets from a few local contractors. I'm out here with Josh Baines, our Director of Production, standing on a Trex deck that we're currently installing, and we're going to talk through a couple options that you have as a homeowner when you're putting your composite deck on.
Great. So this is the Trex Lineage. It's one of their newer ones, so cooler colors, a lot more realistic. You can see the screws that are in there. They're a color matched trapeze screw. We do have a Cortex option, so there is an option where we take a similar screw, but then it has a plug that goes on top of it. And it's a challenge to find them once you get them in there. So we also typically use our hidden fasteners, so you can see all the little black clips that are down in here. There's a groove in each one of those boards, and we leave all those loose. A lot of people crank them down early. We come back when the deck's all done, and we crank them down. It gives us a little more adjustment. So you can see some of these screws are sticking out a little bit right now, but once we're done, they'll run back through and they'll run all those through.
So as far as this border goes here, talk to me about that, because not all companies do that.
They don't. We always border, so you can see that we've already got a border set up there a little bit. This just gives us a cleaner look, plus the end of those deck boards, it's
you can see the
glue
cap on
it's
it,
glue
and
in trash bags. I mean, it's not the greatest thing to look at, so we'll picture frame it. So, I mean, it really looks like a real clean, finished product. I mean, it's no different than, a wood floor in your house. I mean, we want to make sure that it's not just a deck. I mean, this is a showpiece.
And then again, you take that track saw, right, and run it out here and
Right.
get that real straight line, then pop the breaker board in and then continue on with the deck.
Exactly. So in this one where we have two parts, we're going to run this whole side. We'll trim it, we'll put our breaker board in, we'll finish this side, and then we'll load that side of the deck and repeat the process.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anytime we get to spend time with our own team on site, it's exciting. But so is our next stop, and we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us.
So today we're looking at some skylights. And in this situation, we're replacing some existing skylights that are not in good condition anymore. Because skylights always leak, right? But they don't have to. If they're done right, they will last through a life of a roof.
All right, well, let's go, Dan.
The skylight itself, these are really, really good now. They've engineered them to just be really watertight. How all the flashing and the seals go inside of it.
Yeah, it almost looks like there's not very many seams
There
on
isn't.
it, and
Yeah, so this skylight should last 30 years.
Wow.
But really important is the roofing. How you do the roofing. You can't just throw it in and expect it to not to leak. It's a penetration, it's a big hole in your roof. So we have to flash it correctly, and Velux does a really good job of giving pieces. And if you install these pieces correctly, they'll warranty the roof installation part of it too.
Nice.
So, and they give you a special flashing as well. It's just a sticky membrane that we have to wrap around the whole thing while we're installing it. And then we have this nice aluminum, which looks nice
Right.
and really protects from the weather.
So process-wise, you take everything up and out, you pull the shingles back. What happens next?
So after we pull the shingles back and remove the skylight, you have a big hole, and we actually install a roofing membrane, we call it ice and water shield, around it, mount the skylight into the hole, centered, and then we wrap it with our new other membrane to seal it all in, and then it gets flashed with this aluminum kit. And these come standard with blinds in them now, which is really neat.
Nice.
So we have a solar blind. Inside they have a little remote, and it's powered, doesn't have to hook up electrical to it. It's powered right from the sun.
Getting the chance to go up on a roof with Dan is always a blast, but there's more things to see.
Out here at Northville Lumber with Stu, and we're gonna be talking about a product on the market, Versetta Stone. So Stu, tell me a little bit more about this amazing product.
Isabel, Versetta Stone is a mortarless stone panel that gets installed either interior or exterior of a home. And the greatest thing about it is you don't need to use any mortar or a professional to install it. It can be put up easily by a homeowner, any contractor, any carpenter.
Yeah, and as far as the design perspective of it, we're seeing a lot of stacked stone come in. So this is a great product where you can get that aesthetic look, but like you said, Stu, so much simpler to install and is really durable. And you used it here at your new building, didn't you?
We did. We used it in conjunction with some fiber cement siding here, a Versetta Stone sill, and the Mission Point panel.
So Stu, explain to me how this product is actually installed.
Well, this product goes on the wall in a panel form. You can see this. It's a great example because this is an outside corner and it's woven, alternating courses, transitioning to a Versetta Stone sill, then onto your fiber cement siding.
It really looks seamless. You know, if I didn't know that this was Versetta Stone, I'm not sure that I would be able to point it out.
You've got to be a real expert to be able to pick it out.
It looks super nice and clean. I'm a huge fan of this product and think that a lot of homeowners should really transition to this if they're looking for a stacked stone compared to, you know, the masonry route that a lot of people went.
It's very nice. We stock everything that Versetta Stone makes here at Northville Lumber Company.
Versetta Stone is definitely a product we'll continue to use, and the team over at Northville Lumber is proud to stock such high quality products, and they really help us ensure that we elevate every home inside and out. Visiting with Stu is never dull, and neither is our next stop.
I'm out here at Paul Davis Restoration in Mason, Michigan, and I'm excited to go inside, meet with Devin, and hear more about their expertise. So Devin, super cool space that you guys have here. What's going on behind us and what do you use the space for?
Yeah, so this is our contents processing that we're in. Behind us we have our Fireline system, which is an ultrasonic. And so, you know, your mugs, your silverware, all that stuff gets in here. It dunks and it gets shocked, and then all the smoke comes out of it. So that's how we get kind of the smoke and the smell out.
That's amazing that you guys have all that here on site. So you take all the dishes here, you unload them, you put them in there, and it actually shocks everything. So you're getting a super clean process.
We take it in there, it gets shocked. Then it kind of comes in here, gets rinsed, and then we take it to dry. And then we kind of wipe it off, we box it, we pack it, and then we go into storage. So this is continuing of our contents processing. This is where our washers and dryers are.
So you guys really use this to clean all of the clothing that comes in, maybe any blankets, anything along those lines?
Yep, anything that we can wash, it goes in. Anything that's in a fire, it comes in here, we soak it, and then we wash it. And the soaking it really gets it out, and then washing it kind of puts that good smell into it.
Okay, awesome. And then what about all these boxes? I mean, there's a lot right back here, so what's going on?
Yeah, so on the day of the fire, well, you need clothes for tomorrow. So what we do is we bring it back here. We have a 24-hour rush laundry. We come back here, we soak it, then we wash it and dry it, and we get it back to you the next day.
24 hours? You guys take the clothes, soak it, wash, like literally turn around 24 hours?
Yep, so you gotta have clothes for the next day, so we gotta get you something.
It's true.
So that's our process on rush laundry, and that happens on about every fire. We usually get them a turnaround and get them something to wear the next day.
That's amazing.
The work that Paul Davis Restoration is doing inside their headquarters in Mason, Michigan is incredible, and we'll definitely be back to see more. But for now, we have one more stop ahead of us. Out here at Carpet Studio Flooring America today, looking for some hardwood flooring options with Tom.
Hey, Tom. Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Well, I wanted to start with this particular product here. It is an engineered hardwood floor in a little bit lighter tone. And I thought with your color scheme, with what you showed me, maybe even a couple darker tones might work as well. A little bit more character. You'll see the difference in the tones. And let me show you the back. It gives you a room visualizer so you can actually see the difference in the flooring planks.
Yeah, that is really cool. That definitely has a nice rustic feel to it, which I haven't decided if we want to bring some of that in, but I like it.
It's sharp. Yeah. And also, you'll see that it has all the details on the back on this particular sample. Tells you all about the product itself, and I'm going to show you a real cool thing. Now, one of the benefits of the PXP is what we call it, is that you can actually shop on your own if I have to step away. You can put your room dimensions in there, and this will give you a quick estimate of what this flooring is going to cost for your room. So as you can see, we have different room scenes that you can pick from.
Yeah.
And the other cool feature is if you had a photo of your room, we can actually upload it into the system so you can visualize this wood in your home.
That's amazing. So it looks like this one, I mean, it has amazing warranties on it.
It does.
Like 50 years on the finish. That's awesome.
As well, it's got a low gloss, which is great, especially for maintenance. You want to have a low gloss floor for maintenance purposes.
I can't tell people enough how great your service is, especially with the silent shopper. It makes things so easy and simple for me to just come in, look at the options, scan, get an understanding of the numbers, and really make a decision on the flooring that I want.
That's all for our trade secrets today, but in case you missed it, let's revisit one of my favorite projects that we highlighted last year.
Hey guys! Brian? Surprise! Yeah, welcome!
Oh my goodness!
Karen, are you ready to see your space?
I am ready. Oh my goodness! Oh, I love how the two-tone cabinetry came out. Oh, this island is the right size. It's huge.
Our family, like most families, they like gathering in the kitchen. So it was important that we have a bigger space to have that opened up.
This is great.
It's a lot bigger than the one we had before.
Yes.
Get a lot more people around it. So family hour will be right here.
We have a lot of memories in our old kitchen, and I'm just looking forward to creating so many new memories in this new space.
Can't say enough about the kitchen.
The kitchen. The tile work around the window and over the stovetop is absolutely fabulous.
Oh, check out your living room space.
Oh my goodness. Oh, love the fireplace. That tile work is great. Oh, that's beautiful. The space is wonderful.
This project is just for you. I mean, I couldn't have done it without your inspiration, and I just wanted Brian to help me bring it to light.
Okay, let's take a look at your family room as well.
I love the way the colors came together. We were trying to look for a gray that had blue-gray because of the blue feature wall. I think this room just kind of hugs you. I love the color.
This is your retirement home. You just retired.
I love it. I love it.
They have been dreaming about this project for so long. It has just been great to show them the finished project.
To learn more about our partnerships in this episode, please scan the QR code on your screen. I'm Isabel with Custom Built, and I'll see you next time.